section. Chris McKenna, sorry.
Jurgen, I know you say it has to be the right player and there's close to some 5 players for the sake of it, but do you feel you need to get somebody in midfield before the deadline?
There's really nothing to say about it because we are looking for it, and if it's the right player, we need him. If it's not the right player, we don't need him.
If you want a player in before because of the injuries and
How? Yeah, that's of course that changed. I know we have this discussion now since it all started, and I'm the one who said we don't need a midfielder, and now we're going for a midfielder, and you were all right, and I was wrong. So that's the situation. That specific point doesn't change. If we will do something, then it has to be the right one. That's how it is. So again, Curtis comes back, Thiago not too far off, Diogo not too far off, Joel comes back. That all eases the situation slightly. We have to. It would be great if nobody gets on the list then on the other side. But yeah, it was a really intense time coming up. I know we know all that. So it's just we cannot change or will not change for that now the way we deal with the situation. So there's nothing really for you to say in this moment, for me to say to you in this moment. So let's see.
Chris Bascom.
Yeah. 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 Wednesday. It's no discussion. That's no discussion. Yeah. It's more of my chest. The good thing about this meeting, I feel much better after them. It's not that I shout at the player, not at all. It's about putting things in perspective, talking about the stuff we did well, we did not well, all these kind of things. We live in a world where always we spoke about that plenty of times. Everything is judged. Everything is under the glass and stuff like this. But in the end, there's only one thing is important. What we really think ourselves about it. We cannot do things to please the outside world, to act in a specific way to please what they do, to make crazy challenges, get a red card for that. We never were that, and we will never be. Sort our problems on the back of something else. So no. It's for us and for me. It's clear what we have to do. It's just not now for you. I cannot go into detail, but of course we talk about pretty much everything, especially about important things for us, and try to exclude the not so important stuff. Did I say that today?
No. It sounded like you were injecting that there.
Yeah, in between the hangover. You mean because of not winning?
Yes.
Or no. That's not an excuse. Actually, that never crossed my mind. To be honest, it's not the case. This is a season which is gone. It was. If we want to turn it around in the Champions League, now we know the group. If we want to turn in the league, we know the opponents. So it's nothing to do with the rest. Even in the League Cup, we know the opponent now, when it's only November. So no, there's no hangover or whatever. And physically, we had the season. We played 64 games, so did 63 games, plus international games, maybe 70 some. And in the summer playing important games, these kind of things. So some players had for sure too many games, and then 3 weeks off. The players who played all the games, like international as well, I think had around about 3 weeks off. Is that enough? No, probably not. But the boys are used to it. Again, it's the start, not the finish or the middle part of the season and stuff like this. So from all 3 parts, start, middle, and I would say you're doing it a bit the harder way, then I would prefer to start, to be honest, because there's most games to sort it out. But we don't make our start bigger, so like worse than it is, but we don't think it's great. So just to make sure. So we really want and have to do better. But that's the next chance we have now. And you cannot, for example, the last 5 years might have looked slightly different, but our supporters know if you wanna support a club without any kind of drama and any kind of little lows and stuff like this, then you cannot choose Liverpool. So our people are used to that, and so this is now the first proper fight back immediately early in the season, and that will take hopefully until the last day of the season, match day, just us against the rest of the world. Let's go.
Last one each, Andy, once and then Dave Maddock.
Even what you make of Fabio Carvalho's start so far, and I know he's only 19, just wants the club, so you wouldn't automatically throw him in, say, in a situation like that, but is it possible at this
Yeah.
time?
Oh, that's throw him in.
As a start?
Oh yeah, of course it would be possible. The problem is a little bit Fabio's the one player who can play in midfield and up front, and how can we change and stuff like this? But he's really good. He's very positive. All the things we saw from him. He's a great boy, really top class boy. Well educated, in the middle of the group, cheeky as well. All these kind of things, which is not in this department. I would say he's as well ahead of his age group. So like this in the team. It's not too complicated to get into this team. Has a real mate with Harvey, obviously. We know each other for longer and these kind of things. So that's really nice to see. Yeah, when he came on, had a real impact again. Is doing really well. In the City game when he came on, was not too long, but even there he had an immediate impact around the third goal, I think. Top. Really like it.
Dave, last one.
Yeah, when we speak to the players, I imagine, in a sense, there's not much you can say that they don't already know, because they're all...
Yes, I can.
already.
I can. I'm 55 and they are 30. Yeah, that's the problem now. So I have. I'm not sure if you can. I got washed with all kind of water during my life. I had highs, lows, all these kind of things, and it's all about how you deal with it. That's how it is, and you always have to question yourself, of course, what you make of it. And the situation changed constantly. The perception from outside changed constantly. The pressure gets bigger. All these kind of things. It's never the same. So it's not. And I don't want to leave the boys alone in moments like this, where it's just, you have to deal with it, get along with it, or whatever. It's just about showing perspective. That's it. And that everything has to be new. Sometimes it's just a reminder, and it's just to fixing a specific point. So from here we go. Whatever. There are a lot of things you can do. It's not that as a human being, when you are even a team sport, when you are in a difficult situation, you deal with yourself in the first moment. But you should not forget you have around 10 players who are maybe in a similar situation, but especially you can use them as a help, and you can be a help for them as well. So these kind of things we forget in moments. And so it was a bit a longer meeting, and these meetings were always longer. And then after that, how I said, I felt better.
Thank you, everyone.
Welcome.
Cheers.
See you.